Sorry.
17-year-old Kat struggles to cope with her everyday life ever since her father died. She often gets unfair treatment from her classmates as she is an open lesbian.
Dyke.
She takes photography class and loves to draw. She often feels lonely as no one seems to befriend her. One day during class, she notices a girl standing outside their room. Even before she sees her face, Kat knew there's something special on her. And the moment she finally saw her face, she falls in love at first sight. That moment was interrupted when Kat's teacher called her to present her photos. Her professor wanted more on Kat, since she always have her pet as a subject. She needs to think of other ideas aside from her pet cat. Her professor suggested she tries to take photos of people.
Kat, why don't you show what you have for us this week? And I tell you what, how about your next portrait is of a person?
She can't seem to stop thinking about the girl, so she starts to draw her face so she won't forget how she looked like. Fortunately, while she was drawing the girl's face, Kat saw her and followed her just to know that the girl is meeting up with her boyfriend, and that really made Kat so upset. That admiration seems to likely turn into stalking and following the girl. Kat even takes photos of the girl without her knowledge. As the girl's boyfriend kissed her, Kat still keeps on taking photos. Then the girl actually noticed Kat. While preparing the photos, Kat heard someone playing the cello, so she went out to chat. She's surprised to see the girl, who is actually a music student. Then the girl noticed Kat and she rushed back to the room and quickly removed all the photos. Kat didn't notice that one photo fell and the girl was surprised to see that it was her. She tried to talk to Kat but didn't get any reply, so she decides to take the photo.
Maybe if I switch the light on, you'll appear. All your photos will be ruined. I guess I'll just keep it.
At home, Kat checks the photos and since she gets upset seeing the girl with her boyfriend, she cuts the photo and throws the guy's picture instead. Kat's mother is very ill and she visits her often. She tries to be strong for her mom, then she tells her that she found someone and describes the girl as someone so beautiful and smart. And her mom gave her a sweet smile, since she knows her daughter is happy. Finally, Kat gets to know the girl. She then introduced herself as April. Then she asks Kat why she is taking her photos. April returns the photo she took, but Kat said it's okay and she can have it. Despite being introvert, Kat invites April to watch a movie the night and she agrees, but she asks Kat if it's okay that her boyfriend will come along.
Wait, what's your name? April. I'm Kat. Are you doing anything tonight?
While watching, Stephen, April's boyfriend, noticed that April's too close to Kat, so he held her hand and eventually takes April away from Kat. Stephen tells April not to see Kat anymore, but April insists there's nothing wrong to be friends with her. Then Kat saw Stephen trying to hurt April, so she rushed to help her, but she was being thrown down by Stephen. When he realized that what he did was wrong, he apologized and left. April asks Kat if she is okay and that she needs to check on Kat's cut on her forehead, so they went to April's house. That's the start of their friendship, but unfortunately April's mother didn't like it, but her father understands.
It's alright. I don't mind. I think it's quite sweet, actually. There. All done.
Kat explains to April why she is taking her photos. It's for her photography class and that her professor suggests that she needs to take photos of people. So this time around, with April's knowledge, Kat took photos of her. Then the two also got the chance to take a snapshot. April asked Kat how it feels being gay and if she fantasizes girls. Then another question that caught Kat by surprise As April asks her if she does fantasize about her, and Kat can't seem to look at her in the eyes while saying no, since the truth is, Kat fell in love with her the first moment she saw her face. Kat never wanted to go out, especially going to a bar, but April was able to convince her. As they started to dance, tension began between them and they almost kissed. Unfortunately, April bumped into someone and her clothes was all wet. So they went inside the toilet and Kat lets her use her jacket. Unfortunately, Kat gets another unfair treatment from her girl and this really made her upset. And she just left. April runs up for her and told her they can go to another place where it's just the two of them. The night, as April went with Kat to her apartment, she then knew that Kat is really into her as she saw her photos on Kat's notebook. Kat didn't take advantage of April despite feeling attracted to her. April asked Kat to sleep beside her and that's when Kat started to share her story of her family. April just hugged her till they fell asleep. April now begins to feel something about Kat, and that she knows deep within her that she is falling for her, who is once her stalker and now became her friend. She defends Kat whenever her mom is telling her to stop hanging around with her since she thinks that Kat is a bad influence for April. Kat gets a call from the hospital telling her that her mom is really getting sick and might not survive. Kat has no one to turn to but April, so she went to her house. They can no longer control their emotions, and that night they finally made love. Unfortunately, the next day they were caught by April's mom, and Kat got so hurt on the way she was being treated. April tries to comfort Kat, but she left. Now, April knew deep within her that she does love Kat and that she might be bisexual.
April, calm down. You dragged her down the stairs.
What's gotten into you? All this is her fault.
She opened my eyes. To you, to Stephen. I know who I am now and I know what I want.
April's father talks to her and surprisingly she gets a very positive reaction from him and that he is not angry and how calm he will feel that way. She is his daughter and he loves her.
So you don't hate me for liking her?
April, you're my daughter. It doesn't worry me whether it's boys, girls.
April comes to see Kat to return her camera. April got hurt when she saw her photos being crumpled and cut off by Kat. She left feeling so upset. Then Steven was actually waiting outside and told her he can give her a ride going back home. Then Kat tries to follow them. Steven tries to win back April, but he took advantage of her and he sexually assaulted April. Good thing Kat came and was able to save her. She just hugged April as she was feeling so scared of what happened. Kat comforts April and went back to her apartment as she tries to calm her down and didn't left her side.
Want more queer content? Then please subscribe and hit the notification bell.